Hey, Mid Texas, it's Bishop Gregory. Man, what an incredible awakening we just experienced over Valentine's weekend. We decided that while it needed to be on Valentine's weekend because the preschool was already going to be closed that weekend because it followed the schedule of the Frisco ISD, that we would just lean into it and we would focus in on generational ministries and we would do a vow renewal and things like that. What we didn't know was that we were going to hit such a nerve within our congregations. I believe this was maybe our best awakening ever. And I do not say that lightly because you all know how much I love awakening. The need and the desire for us to steward what it is that God has given us to the next generation was echoed throughout the weekend. It was amazing to see how our laity and our clergy poured out their hearts, wanting to see the younger families embrace the faith. And how could they do that? Our workshops equipped our congregations to be able to do that, whether that was tending to the saints of the church or whether that was taking care of the itty bitties or teaching families how to pray. You had three bishops here this weekend. Me, because I'm the conference superintendent, Bishop Livingston, who is the actual bishop of Mid Texas, and then Bishop Carolyn Moore wanted to come and ordain Catherine Riley, who has interned for her for several years. Having three bishops on hand meant we all three got to preach, and Carolyn Moore brought an amazing sermon on breaking generational curses. She shared her own testimony and how God had helped give her the strength to set up and do new things for the generations to come in her family, and how she had helped others to do the same in theirs. Many people came to the altar after that, and they found release and hope for breaking their own generational curses. It was a beautiful event. Bishop Livingston, oh man, I know I say it all the time, he can preach the paint off the walls. He came and he challenged us as we ordained 24 people to be foot washers, to be servants. And that was an amazing story and testimony that he offered us. One of the most moving things, though, that took me by surprise was how many people wanted to have their wedding vows renewed. How many people wanted to say, I still do. That was truly one of my favorite moments. My prayer is that every church around Valentine's Day will find a way to have a sermon around marriage and faithfulness and holiness, and have a chance for people to stand up again and say, I do. It's important for us to remember that we're not doing life on our own, that we are Christians and that we have a God who loves us and seeks to lead us so that we might know the very best of this life. I celebrate the awakening. I celebrate everything that God is doing in Mid Texas. It is so much bigger than any one person. I'm grateful for the more than 700 people who came out and were part of the teachings. I'm grateful for Dr. Sandra Richter, who came and taught us on Exodus 6 and helped us to realize we're just a part of the fabric. There's the generation that has gone before, and there's the generation to come. And may we be faithful, and may we love God and steward his promises. I pray that God uses this awakening to energize and equip and connect your local church so that you can go out making disciples of Jesus Christ and spreading scriptural holiness. God bless.